He who can listen to the music in the midst of noise can achieve great things. This quote was quoted by the great personality, scientist Dr. Vikram Sarabhai. Vikram Sarabhai was born on August 12, 1919 in Ahmedabad. His parents were Ambalal Sarabhai and Sarla Devi. They were the owners of many textile mills. He got good formal education in India. As a child, he was very much interested in science education and was a good learner. He completed his matriculation in India and went to England and joined the Cambridge University. When the World War II started, he returned to India and joined the Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore and began research in cosmic rays. He then returned to Cambridge. There he was awarded a PhD degree for his thesis titled Cosmic Ray Investigation in Tropical Latitudes. Dr. Vikram Sarabhai has contributed a lot in the field of science and technology. After independence, he returned back to India. He thought that it was the time for India to develop scientifically. Dr. Vikram Sarabhai founded the Physical Research Laboratory in Ahmedabad. After the demise of Baba Homi, Dr. Vikram Sarabhai was made the chairman of Atomic Energy Commission of India and carried on the work on nuclear energy. He was very much influenced by the countries which used nuclear energy in World War II. He also wanted to use the nuclear energy, but not for destruction, but for development of India. Through his efforts, he became the main reason for the establishment and development of nuclear power plants in India and helped the defense forces through nuclear technology. Dr. Sarabhai had an agreement with NASA to launch a television satellite in space. Its aim was to provide education on various issues to the rural people of India via satellite broadcasting. And finally, it was launched in 1975. He had once said that India's education would be given to its masses, and we have experienced this in this pandemic. Vikram Sarabhai had a deep interest in the field of space and technology. He successfully convinced the government of India about the importance and need for a space program for a developing country like India. He was greatly influenced by the Russian satellite Sputnik 1, which was launched in space. After continuous and great efforts and hard work, Dr. Vikram Sarabhai and Baba Homi set up the first rocket launching station in Thumba and finally launched India's first rocket from a church on November 21, 1963. The parts of the rocket were brought to the launching pad on bicycles and bullock carts. They were such great scientists that they transformed the church into an office. The field nearby was made a lab. Due to his tremendous contribution and efforts, India was and is fourth in the field of science and space studies. Many people thought that India would never make it. But Dr. Vikram Sarabhai made the impossible possible and formed the Indian Space Research Organization, that is the ISRO. Dr. Sarabhai started a project for fabrication and launch of an Indian satellite. As a result, Aryabhatta was put into orbit in 1975. Dr. Vikram Sarabhai has opened many science centers and institutions in India. His dedicated life in the field of science is an inspiration to the young minds. For his tremendous contributions, he got the Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan. Many science centers are named after him. The lander of Chandrayaan-2 and a crater on Moon is named Vikram to honor him. His works are the inspiration for the people of India. This great personality, Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, left this mortal world on December 30, 1971. He has left a mark in the hearts of every Indian. He will be remembered for his mighty contribution in science. He will be remembered as the father of Indian space program. Thus, he can rightly be called as the man who made it possible. I would like to conclude with a motivational quote of Sir Vikram Sarabhai. When you stand in front of a crowd, you must be ready to take the stones thrown at you. Thank you.